Good morning, guys. I know I've been gone for quite a while, but I've been dealing with some stuff, internal stuff. I don't know what it is, but it's just the way it is. Um, Anywho, welcome back. I appreciate you guys tuning in again, especially my absence. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to start making more videos every day. That's my goal. So I can talk about some stuff that is in my mind. It's just crazy. But anywho, today I want to talk about something super fundamental because most people don't realize this, but I don't know how you guys are doing. I know how I'm doing, and I don't feel normal, you know? And I was watching a video from Legion of Legend. I mean, Legion of Legend. Legion of Men by Bo, and they made a caption like Americans know something wrong, and they don't know what to put their thoughts into that. I'm gonna leave it down in the description below, so that way you could follow and look and check it out yourself. I'm having the same feeling. Before the video came out, I've been having the same feeling. I feel like everything I do is not enough. I feel like people are just very fake now. Super fake. Ever since COVID-19 or the virus, um, people been acting super weird. And I'm getting to a point where I'm seeing this in myself too. Um, I have to, in my culture, I'll tell you something about Panamanian culture. We don't talk about our emotions. We don't talk about what is it? We don't go into depth to that. If you're a man, you don't talk about that because you know why? It's a sign of weakness. You're supposed to handle your stuff together. And if you don't, I mean, you go to a church and you try to talk to the priest um, about your situation, so to speak. Am I going to church? Of course I am. But the thing is, I haven't been doing that lately because I don't think no one could help me out with this one. No one. And I'm starting to see a lot of people who are just I believe they're just super fake. I don't trust Americans anymore. I don't. It's not because I don't like them. I like Americans. I just don't trust them. This is I don't know how you guys are feeling in your end. I'm not feeling myself. I don't know if it's because I'm changing to daytime to nighttime. I don't know. I've been sleeping pretty good. I know I've been eating a little bit some food. I think it's just because of the fact that I remember when I was young, I worked really hard to show my worth to this country. I excuse me, I'm sorry. I need to fix my camera. I just think now these days, um, yeah, I put my heart into this country. I was super patriotic. I always thought about going into the military until I saw veterans who are in the sideline and they are being treated wrong. And it makes me do not want to serve this country when I was young. This is the early 2000s, in the 2010s to 2015, I think. It's been a while. But the thing is, the matter of fact is, I put my I took my studies very seriously. I try to be very proactive on speaking English, being part of this, being losing my identity, so to speak, so I could be something like that. Even though my mother is American, I still was in the mindset of a Hispano. On top of that, ever since something is going on in this culture, and every time I see humans, other Americans, they have changed. I know I have changed a lot. My heart is very cold now, because it's not because I'm pessimistic. It's because I don't trust them anymore. I just don't. This is not normal. And yeah, I hear people talking about it online, talking about a revolution. Oh yeah, that's fun and dandy, but I don't believe you. I really don't believe you're going to do anything. Why? Because you let these people put them in these power, you know? To me, I just think people don't have the wayables to do, say, revolution online. And I just don't believe it anymore. Yeah, you can say all this patriotic shit, but I don't believe you. You know? I don't believe the fact that this country is going to be what we expected. I was told if you work hard, you get everything. Now you have to work hard to survive. I don't get it. I'm in a situation right now, I'm trying to pay off my debt so I don't have to worry about it, so I can get out. I want to get out. I've been working really, really hard online. Gosh, like super long. I created two more. Oh no, two more YouTube accounts. It's an experiment I want to do, but I made it like what I want to do, and I know what I really want to do. I want to go to another country. I want to find a individual who could accept me for who I am, and possibly have children over there. But the thing is, I have to be okay the fact that they're not going to speak English and they're not going to think like me as an American. And am I okay with that? And I actually really put a lot of thought into this, and I'm okay with it. I really am, because it's because this culture failed me, man. This culture really did fail me. And I'm kind of hurt and betrayed at the same time. We're getting taxed every day. We're going to the $40 trillion in debt. We're printing out more money. We're going to start wars. It's not what I want. Back then in the early 2000s and early 2010, I was super patriotic. I was actually against people taking the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag out of the classroom. I was against that because I'm a firm believer if you're going to be in the system, you have to be part of it. And that means you have to know everything about American culture. And I worked super, super hard. I worked super, super hard. And people are like, oh, this is hard. I'm like, no. I want to be part of something. I made my boss look good, and every time I work, you know. But I realize once you start doing good, people start betraying you. It's just normal stuff. It's this stupid hierarchy that people place themselves into. But the thing is like, I don't believe in people anymore. I don't have any faith in people. I look at them as a liability instead of like a comrade. Why? Because like they can make false claims to you. That's how crazy this place is. And I'm not shitting down on America. I'm just seeing the change from when I was young to now. I'm 30 years old and I'm seeing some stuff. And right now we're in an industrial revolution, and with this artificial intelligence, I think people should need to get into it as much as they can so they can make their lives better. I'm okay with that. I've been working on that lately. I've been trying to understand the algorithm. I've been learning how to use coding. Dude, it's a different world. But the funny thing is that I don't like him. I don't like people anymore, man. I don't. And I think it's a society problem. And I just feel like everybody's out for my money. That's how I feel. You know, I feel like my family's out to get me for my money. I feel like everybody's out on my money. I believe my relationship with people are here to get me money. And that's the real problem. And I just don't want to be part of it, man. I just don't. I want to go to the cafe in Starbucks or let's say a gas station to get coffee. I don't want to have a donation popping up in my face. I don't want, oh, there's a question below after you finish the order. Like, you know that stupid stuff? And then it says you want to tip. It's like, what? I already paid for my drink. Why should I pay for you and you didn't do anything for me? That's how I feel. And every time I meet these people or I see these people who are just begging for money from me, it just is like, can I take a break here? I don't want to fucking, excuse my language. I don't want to pay anything. You know? I don't want to, like, what I mean by paying anything, I don't want to tip anyone. I'm getting really fatigued on these ads that you should you should what do you say that they're always pushing in your face, even on your phone too. Like, I mean, creating the YouTube channel that I am now, and I'm also creating 2 more YouTube channels because those are just experiments. Those are my escapism because it's the glory days in my mind. It's a good outlet. I love it, and I'm getting some followers and subscribers, and I'm very happy with that. However, with this channel, I want to be a little bit more personal with my life. I think it's important to be real, have a different outlet or being real, and learning new skills besides what you know. And the thing is like I I don't know why I don't want to get out of here. You know, I'm trying to pay off my debt, so I'm almost there, but I don't know why my body is telling me we got to leave. I don't know. I think I'm just fed up with everything. I'm just fed up for the fact that I have to work so hard, and then next thing you know, we're gonna retire. We're not gonna retire because of the 401k. I was talking to my friend who's older than me, and he's having a loopy loop on the fact that he has to get a, what do you call it? It's been 10 years. He got fired. I mean, he quit from Walmart, and they're saying, "Oh, what's your termination date?" It's like, dude, it's like this system is, it's gay. It's super, super gay. It is. And I can feel it. I'm kind of sad a little bit. I'm sad that I can't be the I can't I can't be who I am anymore. I have to be fake like everyone else. Now, I'm talking to this girl, however. I hope everything's going good. But deep down in my culture, what we were taught in Latin America, like, you're supposed to be macho, you're supposed to not talk about your feelings. And I agree with that. Then why am I making this video? I'm making this video because I'm getting really sick and tired. I don't know if anyone out there is sick and tired what's going on. I'm sick and tired that I'm dealing with fake people. I'm sick and tired people are asking me for money. I'm sick and tired that I have to make more income, multiple income, and still not get enough. So, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for you and for me to start making our own products, so to speak, such as doing content creation, work with artificial intelligence, learn a new skill, because nothing's working anymore. I'm seeing it. And I have a theory that we're going to get to a point where this is going to be a normal. No one's not going to actually have, like, deep conversation. And I doubt it. I'm going to be real with you. I love Americans. I don't have any problem with them. But I don't think all of you guys are going to have a revolution. You're not. You're not. You're going to stay where you are, watch your little Netflix, watch your Amazon Prime, listen to all your nonchalant subscription of saying, like, well, this is this and this is happening. You're getting replaced by foreigners that doesn't even speak English. How does that make you feel? It should infuriate you. You should do protest against the White House, who's letting these people in, you know? But the thing is, no, you're just you guys are too busy focusing on your paychecks. They're not going to give you a lot. They're going to give you some, so that way you could feel a little bit better yourself, you know? And you're going to just stay there and you're going to sit there in the corner and be a good little boy or a good little girl. Why? Because you're good at that. That's what they want. And they're working. It's working. And I'm not okay with it. I think it's pathetic that Americans can't actually have a revolution right now. You know? And they say all this big talk, but they don't do it. And I just gave up on everybody. I gave on the fact that even conservatives, I give up on them because they say all this macho stuff that I agree with, but they don't do it. You know? They're two-faced people. They say they like to talk the talk instead of walk a walk. And guess what? That's fine with you. I gave up. I gave up for the fact that you're going to do anything. You're going to let these people push you around and tell you what to do and tell you where your money is going. And if you don't wake up, America, if you don't actually do something, we're going to live in a dystopian lifestyle where you're not going to have everything. People don't want to talk to you. People are not going to associate with you. And that's not the American way. The American way is supposed to, what we call it, if someone's trying to hurt you or shoot you, I take the bullet because I care about you. That's the American way. We look out for each other. How many people out here that you see in your daily life, you believe that they're going to look out for you? Zero. You know? Because it's getting too selfish out here. It's getting too complicated. It's getting too... Everything's going up. Gas prices are going up. People are taking your jobs. Because there's foreigners who can't even speak good English like me or you. And sooner or later, they're going to get replaced by robots. Yeah. But no, man, I'm sad. I'm sad that we are in a situation where people like to say the big boy stuff and they don't do it. And it's just really funny. It's really funny. So anyone you hear who wants to have this revolution bullshit in their head, you're not going to do it. Why? Because you don't have the wables. Let's be real here. You don't have the wables. Okay? We could talk about this all day, and I don't believe that you're going to do that. And if you want to prove me wrong, go at it. Take them out. Take it all out. But you can't. You know why? Because you got to focus on your paychecks that you have to chase. And that's what they like. They want to give you a little bit so you can come back tomorrow and do more. Your value, and this is the problem, your value is worthless. You're worthless in their eyes, and they like that. They want to keep you chasing for the money until your dollar starts dwindling, until your petrodollars go tanking, and the power machine purchases that you your power scene. I can't speak English today. Your powering purchase, the purchase of the dollar, the power of the dollar will dwindle it will dwindle, and there's nothing you could do about it until you actually do it. Then we could sit down and have a adult conversation. No, man, I'm just sad. I'm just sad where we're at today. And I appreciate you guys listening. I hope this video is awakening of the fact that nothing's going to change no matter what. And you got to be okay with it. Anywho, thank you for your time. If you like the video, subscribe. And comment down below how you guys feel. Especially how many people you meet in your daily life that are actually, they think they know things, but they don't know anything. Like, they say the big stuff, but they don't do it. How many people you met? Write it down in the comments below. I appreciate your guys' time. I'll catch you on the next time. Bye.